Alright, welcome back. And in this video, now that we've done some initial brainstorming, we've kind of brainstormed some ideas of products we want to sell. Now we're going to run it through some lenses. We're going to pass each of our product ideas through some lenses, and we're going to do a little bit of research, background research on the product, on the niche that we've decided to enter in, and really help us determine if it's a good niche or not. So we'll try to make this a quick little video and just introducing the concept of the research and the research phase we're going to do, and then we'll break each step of research out into its own video. But when we go through and do some product research here, we need to ask some initial questions about the products we've brainstormed. And I think I've just come up with a list of 5 questions that I generally like to pass it through. Is there demand for the products within this niche? Are there suppliers for products within this niche? These are very basic questions. Are people within this niche willing to spend money? Are people within this niche willing to buy the products repeatedly or buy other products on a back end for us? And then finally, are there new people looking for products within this niche on a regular basis? Because one, we want to be able to get new customers on a regular basis, and two, we want to be able to sell them back-end products. So these are some of the basic questions I ask myself when choosing a product. We'll get into a little bit more in-depth research as we continue on, but that's the idea. Alright, in the initial brainstorming process, we had talked about, hey, brainstorm some ideas, and we used a diagram similar to this where we said, okay, we might have drills and whatnot. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start through as this research phase, we're going to start to come up with some of the ideas that we think are good ideas and kind of weed out the bad ones. So you'll see here in this diagram we've weeded out some of the ones we think that won't work, and again, this is done through the research that we're going to show you and kind of the steps to the research you want to go through. Now, before we really get into that, it's important that as we determine which niche we want to be in, we also understand who our target market is. And so here's just kind of a quick idea of how you determine your target market. So just a basic example, if I were selling strollers, for example, I would come in here and determine, all right, one of my target markets is going to be mothers. Another would be grandmothers who are buying strollers for their children and for their grandchildren. And then finally, maybe zoos or parks, different recreational places that might want to buy in bulk to use for their park. And so that's kind of what I want to look at and determine our target market. Now that's a basic overview, but now let's take a look and let's ask some questions to determine, hey, how can we find who our target market is? So first, who will I be selling to? Second, do the people in this market have the money to pay for what I'm selling? Because an example I used previously is if I'm selling and my target market is a bunch of teenagers, that might be great, and there might be a really high demand for my product, but do they have the money to spend to buy the product? And are they going to be able to use mom and dad's money to get this product? If not, well, then this isn't a great market to be in. Is this the group of people I want to be selling to? Is this the target market I want to be selling to? What do I have to offer to this group? How will I serve this market? What do I, again, have to offer, and how can I serve this market best? What type of buyers are they? Do they buy on a regular basis? Are they impulse buyers? Do they want secondary offers, back-end offers, those types of things? Is there enough profit in this product for me to want to jump into this niche, in this target market? What products can be sold to this group on the back end? We keep talking about not just the first upfront sale, but selling products to this group of people on the back end. And then, can I make enough money with this product to meet my financial goals? If your goal is to make $1 million a year and you're selling these little knickknacks, you may rethink the product idea, because maybe that product's not going to help you meet the goals that you have set for your business. Now, here's some of the research lenses we're going to pass this through, and in the subsequent videos we'll continue and break down each one of these lenses. So, what is the demand for our product? We need to know the demand. We're going to show you how to find demand. Number 2, how profitable is this niche or our niche ideas? Okay, what is the competition level of each of the niches that I've come up with? Who are our main competitors? We want to know who we're competing against. We're going to come up with a list of those competitors. And then, are there suppliers available for my niche? Because it's even if it's a great niche, if there aren't drop shippers for it, we're going to have a hard time doing anything online with this niche. So these are some of the basic lenses I pass any product. So step one, I brainstormed the products. Now I'm passing it through some lenses. Wanted to get you familiar with the idea of researching and understanding and figuring out a little bit more about your niche. And these are the 5 specific questions we're going to go through and understand, is this a good product? So, well, thanks for being on this video with us, and we'll see you on the next one.